Hey everyone, this is Kevin Frazier, and this is a social media marketing presentation on my plan for Hops and Vine, which is a craft beer and wine business. So, Hops and Vine as a company. This business, less than a year old, is focused on providing its customers with beer, wine, cider, seltzer, mead, sake, any other similar alcoholic beverage. We specialize in craft beer made in Maine, as it's the most sought after by our customer base. We serve the people of Gorham and Greater Portland, any of the surrounding towns, additionally offering snacks, non-alcoholic drinks, and home furnishings made by local Maine artisans. From boutique to budget, Hops and Vine has something for everyone. This mission statement is aimed at reaching adults who responsibly enjoy craft, domestic, or internationally imported beverages. We provide excellent deals on whatever you need, whether that's a 6-pack of PBR, an Argentinian Malbec, or a Rodenbach 2014 Lambic. So for current initiatives, we have free beer and wine tastings. So that means we host tasting events to draw in customers and increase awareness. We have Facebook and Instagram. We use those primarily to advertise tastings, events, and daily product releases. We also have an email list that includes the best and brightest releases for the week, and of course a monthly event schedule. At the moment, we have roughly 4 to 5 events per month. We are in the busy season, so it gets pretty hectic, but it's awesome. This is a picture of the social media marketing campaign planner. As you can see, a lot of Facebook and Instagram, mostly the same things as we get canned drops on the same days each week, Tuesdays and Thursdays for the most part. But we also include month-specific events, such as New Year's posts, Valentine's Day posts, maybe Halloween posts as well. So, you really have to know your timing and your audience as well, and it's worked out really well for us so far. Listening in the Maine craft beer industry. So, Maine is experiencing a serious craft beer boom, like a lot of other states in the U.S., which translates to more breweries and more shops, just like Hops and Vine. Before 2000, there were 30 craft breweries in Maine. Between the last 20 years, 153 new breweries opened, while 36 closed. So obviously this is a net positive of 117 servicing Maine today. And because of that natural boom-bust cycle, Maine is headed for a bust, which everyone knows. But it's not known when, and things don't look to be slowing down at any time. For the Maine Brewers Guild, that's one of the few institutions that Mainers really trust and enjoy being a part of. They throw lots of events such as the Maine Beer Fest, which was held on SMCC's campus this year. And they also have other ones throughout the year, such as the Winter Session, which is almost equally as fun and sought after. Another thing to listen for in the Maine craft beer industry is the new brew styles. As people know, there's always 20-ish styles of beer that people are pretty used to seeing, pretty used to drinking. But a lot of fun things happening out of Maine is that people are switching it up, using different ingredients, different styles, mashing styles together, doing completely new things, and it's just a lot of fun to be a part of. One such specific example of a newer brew style is the New England Hazy IPA, which Maine is extremely famous for. Bissell Brothers Brewing came out with a beer called Substance, and it really put Maine on the map. I mean, we already had some other great breweries such as Allagash, but Bissell's Hazy New England IPA Substance has kept people wanting more ever since they came out with it. And that's big for me. So, how to make the best better. Recommendations, I would start with adding a Twitter account. It's not hard and it's easy to maintain, similar to Facebook and Instagram. Post new product drops and events, engage with other industry leaders. That's kind of what Twitter is more geared for, is the interaction piece. Making sure to interact with not only industry leaders, but your customer base as well, to increase brand awareness using memes, pop culture, witty comments. I think everyone's seen Wendy's Twitter account. It's pretty edgy, but of course that translates to real reach, real views. So yeah, I would invest in a dynamic Facebook ad, a multi-product style. These connect the store's product catalog directly with the Facebook ad account, and also utilizing the carousel feature, which allows you to scroll through several different pictures of products, which I think would be very useful for Hops and Vine's business model. I think it'd be great, and our best interaction comes from our Facebook page, so I think that would translate really well. And events. Increasing the number of events and broadcasting them through all platforms. I think events have done really well for our company so far. There have been some tweaks occasionally, but creating events that cater towards both adults and kids would be huge. Such as a root beer float day. You might have an alcoholic root beer float that you can give to the parents, and a non-alcoholic root beer float you can share with the kids. I think it's a great way to increase your target market, maybe get towards more of a shop that can cater to anyone, whether they're 21 or not. And another thing I think would be great would be to share and promote independent events to become more tightly knit with the locals and the event businesses. So advertising Hops and Hounds or the Maine Brew Fest would be a great way to bring a lot of the businesses together, and then it may be easier to collaborate on an event in the future. So the goal for Twitter, 400 followers within the first 3 months. That may or may not be a little hard to obtain, but I think with Hops and Vine we'd be able to do it. For the Facebook ad, we'd like to see an achievement of a 2% CTR, which is a click-through rate, basically meaning who sees your ad, but then also who clicks through it, who interacts with your ad, who actually takes the time to look at it. And for the events, using the tasting events that cater towards the whole family and not just the adults, I think we can see an increase in non-alcoholic beverage sales by 5%. So how will it work? Luckily, many of the social media platforms that we use and can use provide business accounts that give insights into how well a particular post is doing. Using these stats, tracking marketing initiatives is as easy as clicking the buttons. Additionally, keeping tabs on sales as they correlate to initiatives, of course. If you want to increase root beer sales using a root beer tasting event, then all you have to do is pay attention to the before and after. And if goals aren't met, simply take another look at the marketing plan, see what worked, make changes accordingly. Because social media marketing is not just random posting, it is a science. And there you have it. That concludes it. Thanks for